And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Off the play fake, Williams. Buying some time left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
1st down, here's Swift. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Marcus Epps making the play. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Vacates quickly left side. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Williams from the gun. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number 2, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Minshew's going to throw here straight away. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bears will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Carney's kick is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Minshew. He's trying to go deep again. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Minshew. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Minshew to throw on 4th down. Pass taken in by Marshall. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. Play action, it's Minshew. Has it at the 7. And he's got enough to move the sticks. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Sticking in the air with Minshew. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
From the shotgun, Minshew. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Looking to throw it. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the fourth. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And the Bears get this kick, and that spells the end of this ball game. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one.